I found out my sister had emptied my entire savings account, $42,000, to pay off her medical bills. Shocked, I stared at the number blinking on my phone, and she walked in smiling. In my family, I was always the responsible one. The safe sibling. The one who worked extra shifts, paid bills on time, and kept my sister from drowning in her chaos. Tired, Samantha, my younger sister, had always been reckless with money, impulsive with decisions, and somehow, everyone in the family coddled her mistakes. I tried to guide her, tried to be patient, tried to forgive, and I always ended up covering her tracks. I thought this time would be different. I had secretly been saving money for years, dreaming of moving into my own apartment, living life without being the family's crutch. I had a separate bank account, unknown to my family, that held $42,000. It was my fortress of independence. Proud. Every deposit felt like progress, a step toward a life where I wasn't the fixer, the shield, or the backup plan. Then, one evening, Samantha showed up at my apartment unexpectedly, her face pale, eyes desperate. "Can you help me, just this once?" she asked softly. I smiled cautiously. "Of course, what happened?" Her voice trembled. I need some money for my hospital bills. It's urgent." I hesitated. Something about the urgency sounded different this time. Later that night, I checked my account. Angrily, $42,000 gone. My fortress of independence, my secret victories, drained. I confronted her. "Samantha, my account, you took everything." She looked at me with tears in her eyes. "I didn't have a choice. You'll understand someday. You'll thank me later." I couldn't breathe. My trust, my boundaries, shattered. I realized she framed this theft as love, as sacrifice, as something I should feel grateful for. But all I felt was rage, heartbreak, and disbelief. I took a deep breath. Determined, I wouldn't let her break me this time. I documented everything: transfers, messages, emails, all proof of her manipulation. Then I contacted the bank and froze any further withdrawals she could attempt. Her frantic calls went unanswered. Her pleading texts ignored. For the first time, I felt calm. Confident, Samantha was realizing she no longer had control over me. I confronted her one quiet evening at my apartment. Calmly. "You stole from me," I said, laying out every piece of evidence. She gasped. "I only did it to survive." "You don't understand." "No," I said firmly. "I understand more than you think. I won't be used as a lifeline anymore. This stops now." Her face twisted from guilt to anger. "You're selfish. I thought we were family." I shook my head, reflective. Family doesn't use love to steal independence. And I won't let that define me anymore. I walked away. For the first time, I truly felt in control of my life. Months later, I moved into my own apartment, started a better paying job, and slowly rebuilt my savings. Samantha tried to contact me, pretending she wanted to reconnect. I didn't answer. I no longer felt pain. Peaceful. I didn't seek revenge. I didn't gloat. I simply chose freedom. I learned that love doesn't mean sacrificing your self-worth. And for the first time in my life, I was finally free.